And we
Welcome.
Welcome back to the Free Gents Podcast, ladies and gentlemen. You are tuned in for episode 129.
129.
Gigi is here to your right.
I'm here.
Is here to your left, you know what I'm saying? He's doing it in the code with my twin. We vibing. Yo, bro, I share every day on Instagram.
All the time.
Yeah, bro. I was out of the loop for that.
I really feel like I'm part of the older generation now.
We are though.
Yo, I know. Oh, trust me, I know. I be seeing
We're fucking
the TikTok dancing. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, bro. I just had a client the other day. Came with his mother. Bro was 16. It was fucking me up. He was like, "Yeah, I was born in 2008." I was like, "I don't want to talk to you no more."
Yo, 2008.
I'm like, the Carter 3 dropped in 08. Like, I could rap every word to Millie still. Like, you wasn't even conscious yet.
No, I wasn't even.
That fucked my head up. Like when I think about like 16,
they didn't even he didn't even see Wayne. You feel me? Bro, he didn't even see Wayne.
I'm almost twice his age. 30. He's 16. Twice that is 32. You're 31. That makes you a fucking fossil.
Yeah, I know. Like, I'm about 40.
Bruh.
In a cut, in a 10, we vibe. I just see it everywhere. It's hilarious.
But yeah, I realized, we are part of that generation, man.
Yeah.
Like, because at 16, somebody who's 4 years older than you feels like a fucking eternity.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
A 16-year-old to a 20-year-old feels like an eternity.
Oh,
I'm talking to him, and I'm like,
that's the old head. That's the old
he
head.
looking at me like, Unc. Like, I'm not even, like, mind blowing. But anyway.
You remember 9/11? Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, fuck that. I don't even want to think about that because I'm going to just be upset thinking about all that shit. But
on this episode today, we got a lot going on.
Well, let's talk about what we experienced this weekend. Probably the largest scam I might have ever seen go live at one time. We got to talk about this Mike Tyson fight.
The fight on Friday.
We got to talk about this fight, bro. And I just want to make sure we put this on the record. Because, ladies and gentlemen, over here at the Free Gents Podcast, we fucking told you, okay? We fucking told you what was about to happen.
We did.
I told you Michael Tyson would get his ass whooped by Jake Paulford. What the fuck is you talking about? I try to make sense of it.
Listen, I said...
Go ahead.
If he don't knock him out in the first 2 rounds, it's going to be over.
And
guess what? He won the first 2 rounds and didn't win again. Didn't win another round.
Exactly. He said Mike came out hot. And Jake outlasted him stamina-wise. Yeah. Because like I said, bro, stamina, I think people underestimate what stamina really is, bro. Like, and people be like, yeah, but Michael's hitting the heavy bag so hard. The heavy bag don't punch back.
And how long was the clip of the heavy bag?
Right.
How long was that?
Right. You look at
8-second clip?
Yeah, you look at a 10, 20, 30-second clip of him punching heavy bag. That shit is cute. Now let that heavy bag be 230 pounds punching back. It's a different thing.
What about 10 minutes later after four rounds already?
Bro, Steph Curry don't miss in practice when he shoots. But at the end of the day, when he's in the game, he's shooting 50%. He shoots 40% from the three. At the end of the day. Like all the other great shooters, he's just a little bit better. It always looks better in practice, what I'm trying to get at. You know what I'm saying? Like the greatest of the greatest, it always looks better in practice. You know what I'm saying?
Always.
So it's like, I don't know what people expected. And people genuinely thought, I seen so many people posting their tickets talking about I got Mike, and I'm literally looking like, I don't want to DM you and let you know you're an idiot, but you're an idiot.
I was arguing with somebody in our comments. He was like, y'all youngins don't know nothing. I'm like, here we go. Now it's our age thing.
It was so crazy though, because I will give Netflix his credit at running the craziest scam, but I will give him the credit because I've never seen so many people tuned in unison at one time. Bro, because we actually had a show. We went to the after party. And when I tell you, the whole after party, bro, I'm talking about, you ever seen 100 people in a club like this?
Looking at their phone?
Everybody like
or
this.
Or huddled over somebody looking at the phone?
If your phone wasn't on, you was looking over somebody's shoulder looking at their phone. The whole club was like this. I'm like, oh, shit. This is really going on live. I'm talking about music playing, hookah in the back, bitches is drinking. Nobody gives a fuck about none of that. We're all like this.
Watching the fight.
Watching the fight. And after, honestly, about round 4, I looked up and I realized this whole shit is fake. Like, literally, by the 4th round, I said, I'm not watching this no more. By then, I'm just running around telling everybody what I'm seeing. At that point, I just wanted to make sure I was the first one to tell everybody, like, y'all see this, right? Like, y'all see this? This shit is clearly rigged, right? Y'all see this, right? Like, this is clearly a script. Like, clearly as fuck, bro. And if you don't see it, you're an idiot if you didn't know what you was looking at, bro. It looked like T-ball baseball, where you just put the ball in the thing and just swing at it. Bro, Mike, first of all, no offense, was not swinging, right? That's cool.
After the first 2 rounds, he stopped swinging.
No swinging at all.
I think he landed like something like 15, 16 jabs or something like that.
Jabs.
I think so.
No counter punches, nothing. I'm talking about, all I seen was Jake Paul taking a little time, hitting him with a 3, 4, 5 piece, back up. 3, 4, 5 piece, back up. And light 3, 4, 5 piece. Because listen, I've never seen somebody be getting hit with a berate of punches the way Mike was taking these punches. Eating them. He was chilling. Like, he would get hit. He didn't even look fatigued. Bro, by the end of round 5,
he was a duck.
He was getting his ass handed to him, and you could see that he was not hurting.
He was a sitting duck.
He doesn't look tired like somebody who's getting punched like that should look. And that's what I noticed quickly.
And not only that, you got to realize Mike Tyson's has never been a real heavyweight, is what I'm saying. I'm talking about as far as size. He's always has a shorter reach than somebody.
Yeah, he's usually like 4, 5, 6 inches shorter than his opponent.
That's what I mean.
And at least like 10, 20 pounds.
I didn't know. First of all, I didn't know Jake Paul was 6'1". Anyway, but what I'm trying to say is Mike
Logan's
Tyson's
like
game. Well, who?
Logan's like 6'3".
I knew he was taller than that, but yeah, that's crazy. But Tyson's game is, since he never has the longest reach, he has to get inside.
Right.
He has to stay inside.
Right.
And the last 3/4 of that fight, he was on the outside. There's no way he could have hit him. You have to get inside when you have a disadvantage in the reach.
Yeah, inside for people who don't know means like literally you have to get up close.
You have to. You have to.
That's the only way.
That's the only way he could actually do something. But Jake was keeping his distance the whole time. He was literally shadowboxing nobody.
Jake was not nervous at all.
He was shadowboxing nobody.
When you look at the highlights of that shit, bro, and you see the clear punches that Mike is avoiding throwing, like the counter punches he's avoiding to throw, it's like, okay, Mike's not trying to hit him either, though. Like, Mike wasn't trying to hurt him at all. Like,
No.
Mike, there was a couple, like, yo, bro, I was watching the highlights, bro. There's a couple of, like, counter punches Mike could have threw that would have hit Jake in the ribs that would have ended that fight. Like, at least, like, if Mike has the power that we're saying he has, he had some clear shots that he did not even take, didn't even look he was trying to take. You could literally see him fidgeting like he wanted to throw the punch.
Yeah, I see that.
I'm like, oh no.
He was throwing a little chicken wing.
Listen, and what's crazy is so apparently Netflix is being sued for poor streaming quality.
And it's funny because now that it happened, that should have been something that I thought about going in. This is the first time that this has been an extreme streamed exclusive pay-per-view match, and you got to realize how many people have Netflix and how many people probably got Netflix because of that, and they didn't think about not having the facilities. They didn't have the facilities for all that traffic, all the buffering and stopping and everything. So apparently, a class action lawsuit has been filed against Netflix. Wow. So I'm
who's suing them?
I think Florida.
How do I get in? Florida?
I think it was Florida. I think.
What you mean?
Well, a class action lawsuit is a lot of the times is a prosecutor takes on the case, and people just, if a lot of people.
How do I sign up? Because I
need that. You feel me?
I need some cheese too.
Me too. I see the fight.
I'll take a little 5,000 and shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I need the, but yeah, so yeah, they're being sued for poor streaming quality.
Yeah, that was a funny part too, though. Like as I'm in the club and there's 100 people around with their phones, I realized that we were all looking at a different part of the fight. Some people's on round 2, I'm on round 6. I'm like,
yo, what's going on?
Oh, you're not even watching this part yet. All right, no, you'll see that punch I'm talking about. Like, it was terrible. I'm not gonna lie. It was actually really disappointing. It was disheartening. It was just it really left a sour taste in my mouth. Pause. Like I didn't like that shit at all, bro. It was a terrible fight, terrible showing. It was a terrible, like, everything about it was just poor. Like everything about it, it was disgusting. And I hated everything about it.
I agree. They say the women's fight right before that was the best fight, and they said someone got cheated, but we didn't see that one.
Yeah, we didn't get to see that one. But I did hear the women had a great fight. They were one of the best rounds in boxing in women's history apparently happened during that fight. But everybody was only tuned in for the Mike fight. Well, not everybody. Everybody around us was only tuned in for the Mike fight because we was outside at the middle of a rap show / after party / club. We was doing a whole lot.
Yeah. That's bad. But we say that all that to say that. We'll see because Jake, we want to know what his next opponent's going to be. He's going to be from the Senior Citizens Club. You know, I gotta be signed up for AARP.
Listen to me,
Social Security, Medicare.
I am completely uninterested. Could care less. I don't give a fuck. I don't want to ever entertain a Jake Paul fight again in my life because now I know the truth. Now I know this has been a money grab. Tyron Woodley, I don't believe none of that shit no more. All that shit, his 10-1 record, I think now he's 11-1.
Now 11-1.
That shit is all cap. That shit is all YouTube. That shit is glitz and glamours. I want to punch Netflix in the face. That's how I feel. I hope Netflix's stock plummets. Fuck you, Netflix. Personally, you wasted my time. I can't get that hour of my life back. Fuck you, Netflix.
And then,
I'm very upset with you.
And before the fight,
I'm going to Hulu, by the way. Nah, dead ass.
And before the fight, Mike Tyson was interviewed by a young girl, and she was talking about his legacy, and he said legacy doesn't really mean anything to me.
Yeah, that's that shroom talk.
We're all gonna die.
My God. He said some bullshit.
And you know, and people are saying that because this fight went on their record. They're really gonna care because this is going on their record and everything, and you know, it's a legacy fight. He just told you before the fight he don't really care about legacy.
Yep, that should have told you right there. This shit is real.
He'd be like, I don't care about. We all gonna die.
Yeah, he's like, I don't believe in legacy. Legacy, this and that. I said, listen, that is the mushrooms talking.
Yeah,
that is the Colorado mushrooms talking, having you talk out your ass.
Yo, honestly,
you saying some straight bullshit.
Mike Tyson's life is dead. Yo, if you like sit down and like document the events that went on in his life, it's literally like a movie.
Oh yeah. No, Mike is one of the most iconic.
Interesting.
And like, I will give Jake Paul his credit though, bro. To be a young kid from Ohio, go on to make millions of dollars off of YouTube, then he looked like a rapper to me. If you ask me, he do rapper shit all day. To go from that to I'm gonna start working out now in my mid-20s. Turn that into I'm gonna start boxing. To turn that into I'm gonna make 40 fucking million off Netflix. Not just boxing. I'm gonna fight one of the most iconic figures in the world. Not just in sports, not just in boxing. Mike Tyson is a different level of famous.
Yeah.
Mike Tyson is a different level.
Him and his brother. His brother fought Floyd.
Right. For them to go fight some of the greatest ever. That's like me deciding to pick up a basketball my senior year in high school, and I'm gonna do this for the next 5 years, and then I'm gonna go play fucking LeBron 1-on-1. Like or Michael Jordan, better example. Yeah, more like a Michael Jordan. Somebody twice my age.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go play Michael Jordan 1-on-1 in front of Netflix for millions of dollars. Like, what the fuck is like? What did he? How did he do that? I don't know. I'll give him his credit on that.
Oh,
but
absolutely.
Fuck you, Netflix. Once again, Netflix. I'm make sure I put that in the fucking description. Fucking Netflix. Fucking Netflix.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens with this class action lawsuit. We'll see what happens in the future.
Netflix of everything.
And we'll see what happens in the future with Mike Tyson said he probably wants to fight again because of course
$20 million.
$20 million.
I'll get punched in my shit for $20 million. I'll do it for 10% of that.
Listen, Mike Tyson, if you slide me $20 million, holla at me. You need somebody else, holla at me. Give me 6 months, I'll be in that ring. Holla at me.
Give me 10%. Give me 200,000, gang. I will hit the pavement. I don't give a fuck about none of this shit.
No training necessary.
No training necessary.
Right.
To do what Mike
you know
did,
what?
no
Right now.
right. I'll jump in the ring right now. For
right
$2
now,
million.
with anybody.
Right.
Anybody.
To do that, get my ass whooped back.
Anybody.
Win or lose, I get $2 million back. I'll do it because that's what the fuck we just watched. But I can say, Netflix has been on a tear with these live events, man. They changing everything because not only they had the Roast of Tom Brady live, that was their first live event. Then they had their first live event was the Cat Williams stand up. Cat Williams had a stand up special, which was underwhelming to say the least. And I'm a big Cat fan, so don't shake the Cat, but it was a little underwhelming. I'm not gonna lie. Did the Cat and they did Tom Brady roast, Tom Brady roast. Now they did the Michael Tyson fight. He's no longer Mike, by the way. He's Michael Tyson. So they had the Michael Tyson fight, and then now. People. I remember I seen this over the summer because I'm like, why does it say Ravens Texans football on Netflix? And yeah, Netflix is tapped into that NFL bag. Netflix is not fucking around. They're trying to get it, and they lost me as the viewer. So. Good luck to them. But
the streaming wars
is here. The Houston Texans, the Baltimore Ravens have a Christmas game scheduled for Christmas. I think it's the 26th actually. I don't know if it's the actual Christmas day. Not too sure. Another point. The point is it's going to be on Netflix. And guess who's doing the halftime show? Beyonce. Beyonce has officially announced Rock Nation. Beyonce, come on, Hov got to throw his wifey a bone. Like, who else better than wifey for this job? You feel me? So you already know. You know what I'm saying? The Rock Nation Illuminati has set up the Beyonce halftime show on Netflix. So unfortunately, I will have to watch Netflix again just to watch that game. But Netflix really, I gotta holler at y'all.
I'm telling the streaming wars is here. Like I've been saying, and you got to realize when it comes to streaming. They follow the business plan a lot of other businesses do as far as they'll come in to a business. They'll come into a market and be completely different. They'll come in at such a low that everybody jumps on board. And now once you control a certain amount of market share, now you get to do whatever you want. Think about like Airbnb. Airbnb came in. Oh, they're an alternative to hotels. They're a cheaper alternative. Now they're not a cheaper alternative now. Now they control the market. Like Zillow. They come in as cheaper and now they start controlling shit. Same thing like Netflix and Hulu and everything. Before it's, no commercials. Now you can pay for the cheapest subscription. We have a little bit of commercials. You want fewer commercials? We have this subscription. You have this subscription. Now they're not only doing movies and TV shows. Now they're starting to bid on live events. Amazon has a partnership with the NFL. Mm-hmm. Now they're starting to do live Peacock. Now they're starting to do live events. It's all coming into the streaming wars. Now we're seeing a new age in how we look at television and everything. But it's just that whole old marketing plan of coming into an already established market and being different. Yep. And being the cheaper alternative. And then once you have a certain number of the market share, that you flip the switch. And now you control the market. Now you do whatever you want. Mm-hmm. Netflix, Hulu, they can do whatever they want now.
No, you're right, though. That's exactly that.
You started low.
That's exactly how to do it. You're right. You have a really good point. And that's exactly how, like, all that shit works, right? Because I remember Uber was giving motherfuckers $100 free credit. Who don't need $100 worth of free rides this week? Of course. And then it's so much cheaper than a taxi. Boom, bam, bop. Now, Uber,
is it really
taxi,
cheaper? Is it really cheaper than a taxi now?
And at this point, not no more. Yeah.
Uber Eats the same thing. All these free rides.
Don't get me started. Uber Eats. Jesus Christ.
Grubhub, but I'm saying, all these free meals. Now is it really cheaper? No. Like I said, same thing with Airbnb. Airbnb was supposed to be the cheaper alternative. I can use the whole house. Wow. Oh my gosh. Now they hit you upside the head with all these fees because they control the market.
This fee, that fee, breaking the front desk fee. We don't got to talk about that. That's very specific. If you know, you know. Listen. I gotta respect it though. You got a really good point.
That's the game. That's the game.
That's how they get you. That's how they get you. And then boom.
And once they have a certain part of the market,
Turo did the same shit with the car rentals.
Now they own the market. Now they can do whatever they want.
Genius.
And what Netflix does, they increase their prices all the time because it doesn't matter. They have so many people. It doesn't matter anymore.
Just like A Boogie from the Cleaners and paid in full.
Yeah, just like
He said, God damn, all this for $100? It's way better than Calvin shit. I'll be back.
I'm telling you.
And that's how you bake biscuits for the project. You know what I'm saying? You gotta hit them low. Now all of a sudden everybody coming to fuck with you.
Now everybody and now you control the market. And now you are the market.
Damn. Ding ding ding. Genius.
So now going. I see this going is all live events are going to be bidding wars.
Oh now. Yeah, of course.
Everyone's gonna have to have a streaming service to look at anything worth watching because this is the first time as far as a pay-per-view fight that they had it on some type of streaming service, and it got the most views out of any fight in history.
60 million.
This had the most views out of any fight in history. You got to think about it. A lot of people already had Netflix, so I already have a Netflix account. That's cool. I can watch the fight for free. Mm-hmm. That's how they're looking at it. Or I can sign up for my how many people that saw the fight signed up for the free month or two, and how many people are gonna forget to cancel their subscription?
Exactly.
It's a numbers game.
Yeah, for sure. I was doing the math in my head, and I'm like,
it's a numbers game.
I'm like, if you got 60 million people that watched, you know what I'm saying? Let's say 90% of that already had Netflix. Let's say even just 10%. Bought Netflix just to watch this shit. You still talking about 6 million people that signed up, paid their little $12, $13 to initiate to initiate the app. Call it $10. You know what I'm saying? $10. Well, no, you gotta add that whole extra $2, $3. That adds up when you're talking 6 million. So respectfully, you know what I'm saying? We're just talking like $18 million. If it's $13 a month, $18 million came in off just that alone. And that's just fresh new, and that's 18 million this month. And like you said, let's say less than half that keep their subscription for the next month or two.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? Or a year. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm.
Now you're talking $12 a month as opposed to selling 1 or 2 million pay-per-views at $90 a piece. Yeah, that adds the fuck up. Don't get it twisted. That sounds like a lot more money, but you got the power of 60 million people watching something live is insane.
It's crazy.
You don't understand the difference between 3-4 million people watching this shit on pay-per-view and 60 million people. All the money is being made up on the marketing side of that, which is like, we're selling ads here. Who need a commercial? Who need to put a logo here? Who need to put an emblem on a mat? Who need to put this? Who need to put that? Let's get it done. That's where they made
sponsored by
right.
So,
Right.
so I don't. I think this is going to be the death of regular pay per view as we know it, no matter what it is. So
Yeah, it's happening. And pay-per-view, y'all should go holler at Netflix. I think y'all should have a little square off, a little one on, because pay-per-view, they fucking y'all up right now. I ain't gonna lie. Pay-per-view gotta holler at somebody, son. You gotta holler at somebody, because they taking y'all bread right now, and I'm watching this shit happen live, and I don't like it because it's some bully shit right here. It's like Cinco said, they taking over the market.
Taking over.
And they have completely fucked y'all over. Yeah, man, it is crazy though to think like the power of 60 million people live. And I'm gonna be honest, the idea of people live, I didn't see the vision for it at first, because live always has lower numbers than the average. Like a YouTube video I posted on YouTube, for example, like Mr. Beast, post something on YouTube, in a day he'll literally have 20, 30 million views, right? But like somebody goes live, like a fucking Kai Cenat or something, and he'll have 30,000 people watching it live, and that there's more monetary value to it at
So
30,000
much
people watching it as opposed to 30 million people in a day. For some reason, the live has more of a monetary value to it. I don't get it per se, especially when it comes to like how Instagram and Twitch and all that shit. Like, there's just something about people being able to instantly interact with what you're doing and respond to you live. And I don't know.
And then
I don't get it, but I know that it's there. There's clearly people becoming millionaires and billionaires.
And then
off
not
of
only
this
that,
idea of being live.
after you go live, you can take the clips and put it to YouTube.
Oh yeah, that's
You
a
know,
no-brainer.
like, but you know, so
That's a no-brainer. But like, shout out to what was that app called? There was an app. It was like something Flag. It was like the first one. It was like it's from like fucking. It's from like Albania or some European country. Fuck, what was it called? It was a live stream. It was before Instagram Live. Fuck, what was it called?
Are you talking? I think I know what you're talking about.
Prado Huddle Heedle.
I think I know what you're talking about.
I can't. It's breaking my brain right now. The fact
I think
that
I know. Patreon? No.
No.
Not Patreon. Anyway. Well,
Yeah.
as you think about it,
Yeah,
it's
it doesn't
okay.
matter.
We got to move on.
Let's move on.
So, did you see the verdict for YoungBoy?
Oh
YoungBoy
shit!
verdict.
Yes. My boy got 27 months.
27 months.
27 months, 60 months probation or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Like 5 years probation.
27 months. He starts it immediately.
27 months. That's 2 years, 3 months, and he already has a couple months served.
No, I think it's 2 months. I don't think it's time served. I don't think
27
so.
more months.
I think so.
That's tough.
I think it's 27 more. I think it's 27 more months.
Sure. I don't know. I feel like there has to be time served. I never heard them not giving you record for your time, not giving you credits for your time served. But I mean that makes sense because I never hear it get reported as 27, like more on top of what he already done. Not the point.
He got 27 months.
27 months. That's 2 years, 3 months. It was some good behavior he had in 2 years because I think it's the feds. Yeah, it is the feds. So I mean he'll fuck around and he'll fuck around and do a little bit under 2 years as long as he stays clear and clean. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's for him. It's a win, a good resolve.
Hell yeah, that's a win. Hell yeah, my boy had like 60-something drug charges, and a couple gun charges.
And a couple gun charges too.
Like what? 27 months, yo. That money different, bro.
Yeah,
that money gets you
different,
through a lot. That money will get you through a lot. Cause what the fuck you mean 27 months with all them violations?
All everything.
You was on house arrest for like 4 years. Like, yo. Listen, shout out to his
great
lawyer.
Digger Mountain.
Shout out to his lawyer, like for real. That's what's up though. Like, the irony is too, Lil Durk hired YoungBoy's lawyer.
Yeah, I seen that.
The irony, the fucking irony.
And yep, the irony is right.
Nah, word, but I mean, yeah, definitely a win for YoungBoy. Shout out to his legal team. Shout out to the money because, bro, 27 months ain't shit for what the kind of charges that he's been, the kind of troubles he's been in, being a reoccurring thing. Like I'm surprised. I mean, the judge obviously gave him leniency because he's a successful artist, and you know he has a lot more good to put out in the world than the negativity if he's in jail. Like I mean, if he's out free, he can do a lot more positive than negative. You know what I'm saying? And so they factor that in a lot.
The judge actually gave him a little speech after that and let him know, like, hey, you know, you got these 27 months to do. You know, I want you to be a productive member of society, all that good stuff and
listen,
everything.
Man, 27 months might be enough for him to come out sober. Who knows?
While he's on probation, he has no choice. You gotta be sober.
What you mean? Got no choice.
Well,
he's on probation, gang. It was one thing people gonna do is do drugs on probation. Trust, take it from me.
It said no drugs or alcohol. But that's part of it.
And that's the only thing that's like, damn, that's a setup. Because I mean, he only has 60 months over his head. So if you want me to predict the future, since I do that so elegantly on this podcast a couple, you know what I'm saying? I'll be hitting shit on the money. That Mike Tyson prediction was crazy. we had that shit on the money.
We both did.
Just like I predicted the game to the AFC championship, the exact score to the AFC championship last year.
Yeah, you did.
Listen,
you did.
YoungBoy will go back to jail after he gets out. He was going to do the 27 months. He's going to come out. But luckily, he only got 5 years probation after that. So he only had a 5-year sentence leading over his head. Meaning no matter what he does, as long as he don't catch no new actual charges and just violations, most he's going to do is another 5 years. Which to a motherfucker that rap about what he rap about, come from where he come from, shit, going to jail for 5 years is like going to college. He be all right. You know what I'm saying? So, but I don't see him being able to stay clear for 5 years after jail. He's too. People forget how young he still is.
Yeah, he's like 22, something like that.
Nah, he's not that young. He's not that young. If he was 16 in 2018, add 8 years to that. No, 6 years to 2018 to 16. He's like 24, 25. Yeah. 24, 25. So yeah,
I feel bad for all them kids, man.
Don't even get me started.
That's another story.
Man.
That's another story for another day.
I'll tell you one thing though. I am a big fan of his him and Yaya's son.
I saw
Mayweather's
that.
daughter.
I saw that.
Mayweather in Grandpa mode is fucking delightful to watch, bro. It is great to watch. And seeing how he got that little boy in the gym boxing already, like at like 3 and 4, like he's young as hell, and it's beautiful to know that that little boy, like he's being raised like he coming from such a dad like YoungBoy and his mom being Yaya literally stabbed YoungBoys at the BM and all. Like, it's a little bit of a toxic.
It's a lot.
But it's like damn. At least he's gonna be that little boy gonna be fine. Like he's around enough people that he's gonna be fine. But it is kind of like just insane to think about what his lifestyle is gonna be like. Like what? Yo, he goes to school like my dad YoungBoy. What?
My
grandfather's Mayweather.
Yo,
what?
I literally had this epiphany like. And another 15, 20 years is going to be like that with all these celebrity kids.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's all going to be like that.
Yeah, for sure.
As far as...
Yeah, like, it's my dad, word. And my boy, shout out to my boy Rappy. He be with Biggie's son, CJ Wallace.
Yeah.
And I see him all the time on his close friends on Instagram. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. Like, that's Biggie's son. Like, this is real seed. He's right here. Like, he's there. Like, that is Biggie's son. He's just light-skinned Biggie. Like, it's fucking insane to me. And he just be running around, like in 2024 mode. Like, I'm just thinking, like, damn, like, I can't imagine Biggie watching his son. And he got on like leather pants and like the big Rick Owens boots, like the fly shit. Fly shit now, but it's just like, damn, like that's fucking crazy. Like that's Biggie's son at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Or like when I see Jada Kid's son, and I see him doing his rounds on social media and Complex and all these things, and I'm like, yo, that's dead Jada Kid's son. Like, and he looks like a spitting image of him.
He does.
I'm like, yo, this is fucking
there's
crazy.
No way he could deny him. He go to paternity court. That judge is dismissed.
I know he be around Nas and stuff too, so I got to meet him one time. But it's just kind of crazy to see, like, damn, like you said, all the celebrities' kids are now becoming teenagers, and in about 10, 15 more years, you're going to be hearing about all these, especially in the athletes. Athletes is where I see it. Like, shout out to Kyan Anthony, Carmelo's son. He just signed to Syracuse, which is Carmelo's alma mater.
He bought up a national chip.
Right. So, like, that's dope. You got Gilbert Arenas' son, about to be one of the top 10 players in the nation next year, if I'm not mistaken.
He's real. He's real.
Scottie Pippen Jr. is in the league now, and you got LeBron's son, Bronny's in the league. Like, it's crazy to see this shit. Like, we're getting old. That's actually all I'm getting at now I think about it. Yeah. We're getting fucking old. We're getting old as fuck, bro.
Gary Payton's son.
Who?
Gary Payton's son.
Gary Payton's son. Asante Samuel's son.
Yeah, don't even get...
Yeah, he's a dog. Fucking Patrick Surtain's son is a fucking all-pro. Like... Yeah, it's dope to see it.
But yeah, and I feel like between the generation now and going forward, it's just a different era as far as social media and as far as reality TV and everything, So like, when you said Biggie's son, it's Biggie's son, but he's not really in the spotlight like that. You know what I mean? I feel like nowadays celebrity children are stars in their own right, have their own, you know what I mean? I think it's going to be even worse in another 10, 15 years is where, I think it's going to be, buckle up. You have Chief Keef's children, you're going to have Dirk's children, you know what I mean? Like everybody's children is going to be,
it's going to be interesting.
Celebrity children, so.
It's going to definitely be interesting.
Speaking of celebrities, did you hear anything about the diddler? Did you hear anything about Diddy?
First of all, I heard Diddy is running the jail. Bro, we guessed it here first.
Yeah,
Diddy gonna run the jail.
And he in PC like we thought. You know?
How could he not run the jail? He's too rich. He's too fucking
too
rich
powerful.
and too famous.
Too powerful.
He's way too famous and cool. Like, no matter how the fuckery he's been accused of that he allegedly did, will never overpower shit like it's all about the Benjamins and the Harlem Shake and special delivery and like I'm missing you and you just can't.
Not only
you just can't.
All the stories he could tell, like
right,
like,
he's the coolest nigga in the jail. Like no matter how you put it, nobody has lived the life he lived. Just his stories alone.
That's what I'm saying.
He's going to be good because people are gonna want to just sit around and listen
to him.
Like yo, tell us about that.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Yo, what was Biggie like? Yo, did y'all really shoot it out with this? Yo, did you really punch this? Like what? His stories is a movie.
That's what I'm saying.
It's been documented. So it's like, what else did you expect? On top of that, Diddy, if he allegedly liked to fuck around with some men, he in the right place for that. Like, I'm gonna be real. He'll get him a little boyfriend. He gonna be all right. I'm saying. Like,
so
you be a fool to think Diddy's in there eating bullshit. You'll be a fucking fool.
Apparently, where he's staying, it's in bunks. It's like a common room.
Yeah.
You know, with a lot other high profile cases, and apparently he's been using other people's phone time to try to talk to certain witnesses, to try to influence the public. So that's what they're alleging. And also he's been, apparently there've been people fighting to try to make his bed. They've been fighting trying to make his bed in jail.
Listen, kids, stay out of jail. You might be fighting with another grown ass man to make another grown man's bed. Stay out of jail, kids.
And he's been pushing peace and positivity to everybody. And
of course, he
kumbaya
is.
And so, but apparently of course he's running it. You know, just like, what do you expect?
Yeah. Come on.
What do you expect? Hey, just like in Daredevil, when Wilson Fisk or Kingpin goes to jail, what do you expect? Same thing. Same thing. What do you expect? He's too powerful. He's too big. What do you expect? So we're gonna see. And also apparently he has some other, I don't know if the actual charges, but other allegations going on as well. So we'll see how all that comes out. But apparently he's been doing all right behind bars. Apparently, allegedly.
Yeah. No, I'm come on. I'm not even thinking about that. He actually has a court date coming up for another bail hearing, if I'm not mistaken. So,
really?
Yeah, he got another bail hearing, and they're gonna see if he'll be able to get some bail. You know, who knows? I highly doubt it.
You think he should get bail?
Honestly, do I think he should? Removing my personal feelings from it? No, I don't think it makes sense. Because the reason you don't get bail is if you're a flight risk or if you're a danger to society. He's proven to be both. Like, he's proven that he has the money to get the fuck on and get away. And he also has proven that he's been tampering with witnesses. He's reaching out. He got the scratched off serial number AR in his closet. It's not like it was in his man's closet or in the common room in the basement. He got this shit in his closet in case some shit go left and he got to do some shit. Like, it's in his closet, in his room. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
I'm glad you gave that very mature answer.
Because it's like, I'm going by what the book say. The book say, you're a flight risk, a danger to society, you can't go.
He should get bailed.
He has both of those things. Check one, check two. He got both of those. You know what I'm saying? So I say no. Me personally, I would, me emotionally, my feelings, I know if I was in a situation, please give me some bail.
Well,
give me some bail.
If you're in his situation, of course
I ain't kill nobody. And
of course, if you're in his situation,
well, actually, no. I keep forgetting his. He has a sexual assault, right? Like rape and shit.
Yes.
It's all again. If I was in my situation, I'd have to just sit down, like
minors and all that.
No.
Hell no.
It's not just sexual. Yeah.
Hell no.
Like I can't even.
Listen. If
it was me, I'd be like, yeah, I'm not getting bailed.
Time out. If you want a poster child, no pun intended, for a poster child example of who doesn't get bail, it's that man. You feel me? Like, if you want an example of why people don't get bail, it should be that man. I don't think he should get bail, personally.
Yeah, it would go completely against everything that the book says. So I mean, like, if the book say you can't be this and that, and you are this and that, then you don't get bail, gang. I'm sorry, like. It's not about street rules. It's not about come on, free that man. Man, he innocent till proven guilty.
Yo, I hate that shit, bro. I hate that shit, bro.
No, I mean that is a real thing though. Innocent till proven guilty is a real thing. But at the same time, it's like
in all situations, is it really?
Nah, yeah.
No, is it really?
It isn't. It isn't. But O.J. Simpson got to walk around this bitch, and we all knew he did it. You know what I'm saying? So
I personally don't think O.J. did it, bro.
I remember you said that, and I'm still confused.
Personally don't think O.J. did it.
I don't know. O.J. did that shit.
I think it was his son. I think it was his son.
Oh shit!
I think it was his son.
You know, I've never watched an in-depth documentary.
Okay, see, I've seen. I
never watched any of that
I watched
shit.
all that, bro. I think it was his son, bro.
I've never been so interested in that shit. I've never been interested. Never cared that much.
Dive deep into it. I
don't think I will.
I personally don't think he did. I'm not an OJ fan on the record.
There's a lot of pop culture shit that I never gave a fuck about.
I personally don't think he did it. That's just me.
I'm gonna go get into that because you know what? It's such an American it's like an iconic American thing.
And not only that, like it was OJ caught the perfect storm as far as right after Rodney King. The trial, the evidence was botched. The police officers involved were known to be racist. Like it was a perfect storm for him at the time.
Yeah.
But I don't think he did it personally.
Yeah.
But that's neither here nor there.
So moving on, did you hear about Young Thug's lawsuit? The lawsuit being filed against Young Thug by AEG?
No.
Okay, so AEG
Talk to me.
Is a company. I'm not exactly sure what they do, but they gave Young Thug a loan for $5.25 million in 2017. So in 2017 they gave him that loan, and by 2021 Young Thug didn't tell him anything, but he sold a lot of his back catalog for $16 million. Now his back catalog was used as collateral with that loan from 2017 from AEG. So AEG found out in 2021, and they're like, wait a minute, motherfucker. You only paid us back $0.25 million, which is what, $250,000? He only gave back $250,000 out of that $5.25. They're like, yo, that back catalog, we had rights to it.
Yeah.
You weren't allowed to sell that without at least telling us. And if you are gonna sell it, we need our PC, which is our money plus some interest. You know what I'm saying? And now that they gotta sue you for it, God only knows how much money they coming for. It's kind of open check. It's kind of whatever you want, you can fight for. You know what I'm saying? Because you can fight for all types of moral reasons and damages, right? Damages to the company and all. Because $5 million is $5 million. You know what I'm saying? And so Doug had sold him in 2021, right before he got locked up, and not even knowing he was gonna get locked up, because he got locked up like a whole year later after that. But that company is now coming for Doug, like, yo, what are you doing? Because and I'm gonna be honest, yo, 16 million sounds like he lowballed the shit out of himself, and I don't like that at all.
For 16?
16 million in 2021? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's it.
But his back catalog. But what does that consist of? His back catalog.
I mean, I don't know. Just when we think of Thug, Thug's such a prestigious artist to us that I think of him so big. I put him on that level of like a Future and shit, but he's really not.
No, he's not.
When you really think about the streaming numbers and the level of hits, like Thug has had hits, but not the way like Future.
But that's why I'm saying back like as far as
and in 2021 to his back catalog. Actually, I mean, he stopped dropping after 2022, so that's pretty much everything. Pretty much everything for 16 million.
Low. That's low.
I feel like that was low.
I feel like that's low. I definitely feel like that's low.
Yeah, but I mean, shit.
Damn, I didn't even hear about this lawsuit.
It's a good cash out. I mean, it's coming out now, especially now he's free. That company, AEG is not playing. Yeah, like, we need.
Yeah, they need. Oh yeah, they need that.
Yeah, respectfully, I need that. I need that.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even hear nothing about that.
Yeah,
so I want to see what comes out of that.
Mm-hmm. Thing is, I'm sure Thug's gonna be fine. Like Thug's gonna be able to just pay that back. Give him another year or two. The kind of money he's about to run into as he goes on this crazy run of shows and drops and releases, merch, everything. He gonna be alright. He gonna recoup way more than that. He gonna make that He gonna make that $5 million exponentially in the next year or two.
Yeah. So easily.
I'm sure they'll be able to work something out. You know what I mean? Because right now, I know right now he's down bad. 2 years, no touring, no nothing.
Yeah, well, listen, time out. He's free, so you feel me? Everything else is a bonus.
Oh yeah.
Everything else is a bonus.
He's free. You gotta put the air quotes on that.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Free.
Well, I mean, he's walking around amongst society.
He's free.
Yeah.
15 month probation. What Meek said? He said 20 years probation. I know these niggas gonna get some more time out of me. I'm just saying. I'm nervous, man. I'm nervous.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm nervous.
Yeah, me too. But
like, I just feel like it's a setup. Like, I don't know, man.
It's easy. Yeah, it's a slippery slope.
But he is allowed to transfer his probation and everything. So I've heard rumors are that Thug's going to his one of his LA properties, and he's gonna transfer his probation, California State, and all that good stuff. So
He's not allowed in the Metro Atlanta area.
Yeah, but I mean, he could have just moved to like Gwinnett County or some shit. He could have moved to the next county over, and it would have been no difference.
Yeah, but he could have.
He could.
You definitely.
But the temptation would be there. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
30 minutes from the hood. Like I could just go down. I could just have my people come to me. He's playing it smart, kind of like YoungBoy did. Moved to Utah. But YoungBoy wasn't fucking around.
Yeah, he moved.
They moved into the mountain.
Grave Digger Mountain.
Grave Digger Mountain. Yeah, he literally bought that mountain. He bought like 200 acres out there, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how much 200 acres is or what it goes for in Utah, but God, you know, 200 acres is a lot of fucking land.
That's a lot of land.
That's a lot of fucking land. He literally bought the mountain.
That's a whole lot of land, actually.
Yeah.
So, I wanted to get into this segment. Start, bench, cut. We speaking of rappers. It got to be rapper edition.
Start, bench, and cut. Okay.
So I'm going to name 3 artists. You're going to have to tell me start, bench, or cut. Catalog. Based off their catalog.
Okay.
All right?
Bet.
You ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Got to go with the big 3. Drake, J. Cole.
Drake, Kendrick, or J. Cole?
Yep. Start, bench, cut.
Start, bench, cut. That's easy. Start, Drake. You dumb? Or you fucking dumb?
Okay.
Bench, Kenny. You know what I'm saying? Got
Kung
Fu Kenny coming off the bench. And I'm sorry, J. Cole, you did not make the team, gang.
Okay.
That was pretty. That was a no-brainer.
I kind of already knew that one. I already knew what you was gonna say.
What's your start bench cut?
Oh yeah, same one.
Same thing.
Listen. I'm more of a Kendrick fan, but as far as catalog, Drake's catalog is crazy.
All right, I got Diddler, Hove, and Diddler, Hove. Fuck, I just had the third one in my head. Diddler, Hove. Diddler, Hove. Who's the third one? Fuck, I just had it in my head. I had a clear third one for you too. All right, Diddler, Hove, and Kanye. There you go. Kanye, Diddler, Hove. Start, bench, cut.
Well, it's kind of that one's.
I like this because I know you kind of not a fan of any of these people right now. You're part of the conspiracy. They all need to go to jail.
The cut one's easy for me, Diddler, because he's more like a, as far as artist is concerned.
You're crazy.
Nah, compared to the other 2.
Go ahead.
I got to start Kanye and bench Jay-Z.
Okay, so you mean to tell me, in these 31 years of living, you've listened to more Jay-Z than Diddy? Because I'm about to tell you how you're lying. You don't realize it.
Nah, bro.
You've listened to more Jay-Z.
I definitely have.
Than Diddy.
I have. Yes.
I'm not talking about Diddy rapping on a song. I'm talking about anything associated with Diddy's catalog.
Oh, you talking about like Bad Boy and all that? Like,
yeah, that's the point. That's exactly what I'm getting at.
You're right.
And I'm like, what? Are you crazy? Hov is ass compared to any. Like, what? Hov don't got right around. Like, let me not sound crazy.
I'm sticking to him. I'm sticking to my guns. Sticking to him. Sticking to it.
What?
Sticking to it.
What? Yeah, I'm definitely starting. Yeah, I'm putting Diddy on the bench. Hov, get the fuck. Go sell some Ciroc. Go sell some fucking Ace of Spades or something. Get the fuck out of here. Go do Rock Nation shit. Go get Beyonce and shit. Go do NFL shit.
So you starting? I'm
starting. Yeah. I'm starting. Yeah.
That's an easy start. That's an easy start.
But yo, bro, I think people are underappreciating Diddy's catalog.
Yeah, Diddy's catalog is crazy. That's a fact.
Y'all don't understand what he do on the holidays, like when, bro, them funerals. Every step I take. What?
Nah, he really.
Are you kidding me? I never knew. What?
Nah.
The more money, more problems?
More money, more problems.
New Year's Day?
All about the Benjamins?
All about the Benjamins on a good day? You just got paid? You're crazy. That's what I'm like, Hov is a dub. Get him the fuck out of here. Hell no.
All right, my next one.
Give me some.
Gunna Thug Baby.
Gunna Thug Baby? This is easy. It's easy. Thugger. Starting 1.
Okay.
Bench. Gunna Wanna.
Okay.
Baby, I was never that big of a fan.
Okay.
I fuck with Baby.
Okay.
But his catalog don't even come close to them to me. Personally.
Ain't even close.
Yeah,
Ain't
nah,
even
not
close.
really. I fuck with Baby though. No disrespect to Baby.
Listen.
And he can rap.
This is yes, he can rap.
Underrated lyricist. I give that to Baby.
He's a better rapper than Gunna, but he's not a better artist.
That's debatable. I don't know.
He's better rapper. He's a better. Oh, he's a rappity rapper.
Hey, I don't know.
He got better he got better bars than Gunna, but it don't sound as good.
You know what?
It don't sound as good.
I feel like Baby be rapping my more relatable, like more related. Like he has a lot more like hustle and flow, like pain bars. Yeah. Gunna just gonna rap about some fly shit. If you ain't been to Neiman Marcus in 2 years, you're not gonna know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm gonna be real with you. Like if you ain't stepped foot in Neiman Marcus, half of Gunna shit is gonna go right over your head because he's talking about brands and shit you have never heard of. You know what I'm saying?
Gunna talking about straight front.
What Gunna's talking about, he's talking about hotels we never heard of, cars we never drove.
He got songs like Hakuna Matata. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like it sounds better. Lil Baby's a better rapper. But Gunna's the better artist.
But I honestly though, Gunna do got some. He got some. Don't give up. He said, "Don't give up."
But that's definitely.
Don't give up.
That's definitely yeah.
I mean, I'm going more old school. More. I want to hear some flash. Okay. I got Nas, Jadakiss, and Fab. Start bench cut. Nas, Jadakiss, Fab.
Oh wow, Nas, Jada, Fab. God. Damn, this gonna hurt. I gotta start Kiss.
Not mad at that.
Honestly, I gotta bench Fab. I gotta cut Nas, honestly.
This nigga just cut New York State of Mind. This motherfucker just cut Illmatic.
We talking about, but do I listen to those? You feel me? It's what I'm listening to. You feel me? I got to.
I'm an addict for sneakers, quarters of Buddhas and bitches with beepers.
I'm a Nas fan. Don't get me wrong. I'm a fan of all three of them. But I definitely listen to more Fab than I listen to
the
Nas.
Nikes on my feet make my cipher complete.
What would you say? What about you?
I'm starting Nas off rip. Tweaking. So I'm like, you gonna cut Nas? You gonna cut Nas? The one? Nah. I'm starting Nas. You know what I'm saying? Jada on the bench. Fab, we love you. There'll be no Nas, no Fab slander. But sorry, gotta go. Gotta go.
All right. I got another one for you.
Give me one.
Dirk, Migos, or YoungBoy?
Oh, that's easy. Migos is getting cut the fuck out. YoungBoy started. Dirk's on the bench. Dirk's cool. YoungBoy is just way more really. I fuck with both of them. I will say they rap about very similar topics. I was going to say Dirk, YoungBoy is more pain talk. Dirk definitely talks that same shit. But I don't know. Something about YoungBoy is like.
You starting YoungBoy?
I'm starting YoungBoy over Dirk for sure.
Okay.
For sure. Yeah, I don't even think to me it's not close. But I know to somebody who rides around and really lives that life, Dirk's right there. Like they're on very similar levels. But to me, there's a reason YoungBoy's YoungBoy. Like,
okay.
Shout out to Dirk. Dirk going up and down. Dirk's done this, right? YoungBoy's just doing this. Yeah. From day one. It ain't never, no, it's just been that. Without a cosign, without a feature, without none of that shit. It's been YoungBoy this whole way.
Okay.
What you think? I don't feel like you listen to YoungBoy or Dirk like that.
Nah, I'm definitely starting YoungBoy. Mention Migos, I'm cutting Dirk. I don't definitely.
Dirk at all?
I listen to Dirk, but like,
yeah, I think,
come on, yeah. Migos' one was crazy.
Yeah, and no disrespect to Migos. Yeah, no disrespect. I mean, I'm not really going. Are we going to catalog? Are we going? I mean, just overall. Who you prefer? Okay.
You feel me? Like,
let me make sure I got to put on a list for the ladies one time. I got Nicki, Cardi, Lil Kim.
Oh, that's disrespectful. You can't put Cardi in that.
Nicki, Cardi, Lil Kim. I just want to hear what you say. I just want to hear what you guys say.
I got to start Nicki. I got to bench Kim. You feel me? I got to
start Nicki, bench Kim, cut Cardi.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I personally,
I give
no disrespect to Cardi B, but she doesn't belong in the same sentence as those other two. What? No, absolutely not.
Not even in the same sentence. Do
you think that she's peers of those two as far as artistry? You think she's peers of those two?
I think Nicki is light years ahead of everybody.
Me too.
Let me make sure I put that first. Lil Kim, no disrespect. Don't get me wrong, because I used to be madly in love with Lil Kim. But if you judge how long their run was, what they were associated to that helped them get lit, And like, I feel like, of course, Kim was the trendsetter. You know what I'm saying? She started the look. She started the way, like a lot of this shit. But I feel like her run was what, like 3, 4, 5 years. But her real run, where it was like she was that bitch, was like 2 years. Like she was like her. She was her. Cardi been running strong since 2018. Like strong. Like got this shit in the headlock for real. Like, I mean, where Nicki got to keep throwing jabs to try to make sure people understand. Like, yo, I'm still. I mean, like, people know. Like, the ones who know. Yeah, Nicki ain't going nowhere. But like, even Nicki felt the pressure. Like, hold on, don't let this little Bronx bitch. Don't get this shit confused. You feel me? It's still. Feel me?
What would you say? What would you say?
I mean, I would just. I kind of want to put Cardi on the bench before I cut her. I just feel like the impact, the overall influence, the overall, like, bro, people, I mean, because Kim had the original influence, don't get me wrong, but Cardi just, I feel like the way she's impacted not just music, but culture, the way girls talk, the way everybody wants to be a stripper turned rapper. Everybody wants to. That is. Everybody wants that trajectory. Everybody wants to be on Love and Hip Hop. She made it cool kind of to be on Love and Hip Hop. She made it cool to become a rapper from Love and Hip Hop.
She's the only one who really pop from Love and Hip Hop.
Well, musically. That's what I meant. I'm about to say, don't get it twisted. Mariah Lynn got popping off that shit. Jocelyn Hernandez.
I meant musically.
I'm talking about musically. Mariah Lynn had a hit a couple years ago. That once upon a time I was a hoe. And
I didn't know that was her.
Exactly. You wouldn't know the kids. But at the end of the day, gotta give her respect for that. Jocelyn, girls be posting her on her story. Her music actually bumps to girls. Like, girls really bump that shit.
Yeah. Like, she's a heavyweight.
I'm just saying, like,
as far as the reality television is concerned.
So going back to Cardi is what I'm saying is, like, I feel like she gave girls a big blueprint that we can't underestimate. You know what I'm saying? And since she got lit, it's been gone. Kim got lit because she had that Biggie and Junior Mafia cosign. Without that, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't just like, she was just a sexy broad that could rap. No, like, Biggie wrote all her raps. And, it was like, jump on 3, 4, 5 hits. Let's put you on this Junior Mafia album. Let's get right. And
but I mean, Cardi B's career's also got springboarded as well. If you want to talk about it,
I mean, she definitely had co-stars and shit, but she was already famous and popping by herself.
Yes, of course. No, but
she was already million followers.
But we're talking about as a rapper though.
But a lot of that had to do with people liking her as a person too. They want to support that.
Yeah. But I'm saying, and then they turned her into a rapper. It's not like she was a rapper first.
Yeah. No, I get what you're saying though. I get what you're saying because
she was an influencer and then a rapper. She wasn't a rapper that turned influencer. You feel me? She already had the buzz. She was already popping off the strip club, off Love and Hip Hop, and then she turned into a rapper. There's a difference. It's not like she was a rapper.
But I don't think that's a discredit to her though.
But what you're saying, you're trying to talk about how little Kim got co-signed in order to get who she was. I'm talking about
who co-signed Cardi though.
But what? No, I'm talking about as a rapper.
I'm saying as a rapper, who co-signed Cardi that made her blow up?
Well, I mean,
I can't directly relate not one name that I could think of.
Well, not actual one name, but you think she wrote Bodak Yellow?
Who?
You think she wrote Bodak Yellow?
I need to know who. Who can I contribute Cardi's success to and be like, that's why she's popping outside of her own self?
She was already popping. She was already popping.
That's my point.
She already popping.
Kim. If it wasn't for, if you watch the movie, Biggie, it explains exactly what happened. She was trying to rap and she didn't have the same confidence. Biggie said, no, write this. I used to be scared of the dick. Now I put lips to the shit. Pause. This is exactly what she said. She started rapping like that. What happened?
She started going crazy.
Foxy Brown started rapping like that. What happened? Whoop. To the top.
Started top off.
I'm just saying, like, it's a little different. Like, whoever wrote that shit for Cardi, cool, but we didn't know who Cardi was until Cardi made herself relevant. That's all.
Well,
So, like, I give her a lot of credit for that.
Yeah, but also.
But don't disrespect the Lil' Kim once again. I ain't trying to do that.
And I'm not disrespecting Cardi B either. But also, it's two different eras. You feel me?
And respectfully, we're not even talking about Nicki Minaj because, like I said, she's light years ahead of bitches. She's light years ahead of most men. So, Nicki, we love you, girl.
And I'm not even trying. No disrespect to Cardi B at all. No disrespect at all. But also, it's two different eras. The social media era. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No. That's true too.
That also you got. That also takes into consideration.
That's a really good point because Lil' Kim she came from that artist development stage and like in the rap music.
You had to get co.
Still, she was with the hottest motherfucker out the city. So and it ain't like.
All right. I got another one for you.
All right.
Kodak.
Yo, that's so crazy. You just read my mind. Did you do that? How'd you do that?
Uzi. 21.
Oh, that's easy. That's easy. That's easy. That's easy. That's easy. Come on. Come on. Yak is starting. No afraid. Okay, Yak is a starter on the floor. That's it. Star point guard. Star player. Yeah. Listen to me right now. I'm going to say this right now. Kodak Black is the best rapper of this generation. Anything after 2012, true word. Out of the last 12 years, Kodak Black is the best artist. I don't care. I will fight you about that shit. Kodak. I'm standing on Kodak. Kodak Black, Uzi on the bench, and 21 Savage. I'm cutting them. Yeah. Actually, I ain't gonna lie. This last Uzi project was garbage.
Yeah, this last Uzi
the last two for real didn't hit.
Yeah, no, but still.
But I never gave a fuck about 21 Savage like that. Like no disrespect. Yeah, that's disrespectful. I'm not gonna say no disrespect. That don't make no fucking sense. Let's say no disrespect, but fuck your moms. Like that don't make no sense. So yeah.
No.
21,
but you saying no.
I never gave a fuck
but
about
I'm not saying you're not saying no disrespect to him as a person personally, but as musically.
Yeah, musically, I never really.
Nah, I like 21. I like 21.
He got some hits.
I like 21.
I just don't go out my way to listen to him the way I've listened to Kodak and Uzi my whole life.
I agree.
With my adult life, so I gotta give it to them. What's your?
Oh yeah, same order. Same order. Yeah.
God, we too similar.
Yeah.
We
same order.
We way too similar. Okay. I keep going old head. One time I got one more old head.
All right, talk to me.
All right. I think I know this is gonna go. All right. You got Gucci Mane.
Okay.
Roderick Davis.
Okay.
Young Jeezy. Don't know his government name because it's not important. And T.I. Clifford Harris.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's a.
I got Gucci, Young Jeezy, T.I.
Wow, that's an Atlanta Legends right there.
Talk to me.
I gotta start WAP. Absolutely, starting WAP.
I'm glad you said that.
That's easy.
We're gonna start WAP.
That's easy start.
I think we might be biased on that though. I think T.I. and Jeezy both have more success mainstream wise.
No, that's not even a debate. They absolutely do.
Okay, cool.
They absolutely.
They
it's
do,
not
right?
even a debate.
All right, cool.
I think they both have Grammys. I think.
Okay.
I think.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Who am I benching? I'm benching Jeezy and I'm cutting T.I. Yeah.
Oh, benching Jeezy, cut T.I.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It's a toss-up. I have a T.I. quote tatted on my wrist.
I know you do.
I don't think people know how true this shit I really was. Like, bro, them motherfuckers molded me.
Early 2000s was crazy.
Yeah, and I don't know why the fuck I said Jeezy's not important. I didn't mean to say that. That was fucking stupid. Because Jeezy's a fucking legend. He's a beast. I should never disrespect him like that. It's just the inner Gucci fan of me. Always gonna look at Jeezy a little weird. Like you really like the Uncle Scar of the situation.
Uncle Scar,
like you just the op low key, but like we gonna fuck with you because you part of the story.
Exactly.
We gonna fuck with you because you part of the movie. Like whatever. But yeah, I'm gonna definitely take that. Gucci, Jeezy. I want to go against your list, so I'm gonna put T.I. on the bench.
Okay.
And cut Jeezy. Because I ain't gonna lie, bro. Nothing hit harder than me when that money, hoes, cars and clothes. That's how all my partners roll.
Yo,
blowing dro 24s.
That's how all my niggas roll.
I'm just saying that shit right there
that
changed my life.
Crazy.
What? When that shit came out, and what was that racing game? Midnight. What was that racing game?
Midnight Club Dub Edition.
What was it? Need for Speed. Yes, bro. Need for Speed. Midnight Club Edition. All that. Yo. When I heard T.I. on that shit, bro.
T.I. was great, bro. T.I.'s one. Yo, the thing is, I feel like the youth doesn't now.
Top Chevy with the roof wide open.
And I'm still drinking, and I'm still smoking,
flying around 285, but I'm focused.
I feel like we're such old heads. Like the younger generation only knows him because of reality TV.
Who, T.I.?
Yes.
Really?
You think the young generation knows his run?
I'm tripping.
You bugging.
He did have a crazy reality TV run. He had a whole show.
That's what I'm saying.
That's why everybody knows King.
Yes. T.I. Tiny. That's what I'm saying.
That's how I know King.
Exactly.
I used to watch that shit.
That's what I'm saying.
Wow. I forgot all about that.
People don't realize his run was crazy.
Yeah. No,
that's what I'm saying. These kids don't even know his run was crazy.
You're right. And he was on a YoungBoy trajectory going in and out of jail too.
Oh, he was.
He was in and out of jail for a minute. Like, yo, his rap record was crazy. And part of the reason why people love T.I. is because they believed him. He was believable.
They had them T.I.s, no pun intended. Them T.I.s, them silencers. To this day, if somebody had a silencer, he's called the T.I.
Man, wild as a Taliban.
What?
9 in my right, 45 in my other hand.
Don't tell a nigga no with an ass so fat. No, why you want to? Yo, nah, see?
T.I.,
see, that's what I'm saying. You even forgot about his reality TV run.
Yeah.
But these kids only know him because of the reality TV
Shout out
run.
to Tiny 2 and Escape, you know what I'm saying?
And they don't know Tiny either.
You know,
shout out. And Tiny was blew up.
Take off your shoes. And
She
relax
was the
your
artist
feet.
before T.I. was the artist. That's the thing. She was famous before T.I. was famous.
Yeah. Escape. Shout out to Escape. That shit. They got softest place on earth. Yeah, that was my shit. Yeah. Escape had some shit. But yeah. I like that. Start bench cut. We're gonna have to come back to that.
Yeah, we gonna have to come back. We have to conjure up some more. I got another one, but I'm just drawing a blank right now.
Nah, for sure. And I mean, we haven't talked sports in too long. I know we gotta wrap this up pretty quick, but I do want to hear your thoughts on. Do you still got the Chiefs going to the Super Bowl? Because we were talking about it, and I'm not gonna lie, bro. Patrick Mahomes is having the worst season I've ever seen in his life, and it's not even cool. He's looking like a pedestrian. What do you think? I want to hear your take.
Honestly,
because we had Chiefs and Lions, if I'm not mistaken, and I had Chiefs and Buccaneers because I was just throwing in a wild horse because I was just being weird.
Listen, personally, until Patrick Mahomes loses in the playoffs, you can't not doubt. You can't, because we've seen this story last year. We've seen this story last year with offense look pedestrian, but the defense isn't as good as last year. But I can't count him out.
I can't count him out. Yo,
just can't count
he
him
has
out.
that lure to him, bro.
Bro, he has
him. And I've only felt this way about two other people in my life. It was Mayweather and Tom Brady.
Yeah,
they have this lure where you're like,
it don't matter.
I'm not worried.
It don't matter.
I'm not worried. Like, it don't matter.
It don't matter.
Listen, Lamar, I'm rooting for you, gang.
I'm never rooting for you. As long as you're on the Ravens.
Lamar's my favorite player. I'm gonna get a Lamar Jackson tattoo. No, for real. Like I am obsessed with everything Lamar represents. But I gotta see him do it in the playoffs. The only person I would want to see win the Super Bowl outside of Patrick Mahomes or the Steelers is Lamar. I need that.
Oh, you high as hell.
I know.
High as hell.
But I need him, bro.
Listen,
from Pompano Beach, Florida, if he goes and win the Super Bowl.
Now,
and gets on the podium talking about, I was kind of hot about that shit. My offense wasn't clicking. I was kind of hot. I said, God damn it, I love this kid.
Yo,
I'm like, he don't change for nothing.
No,
nothing.
Not at all.
$250 million. That man won't change. He won't fuck up.
With his mother as the manager.
Not a speeding ticket. Not a DUI. Not a drug test failed. Not a nothing.
Nope.
Not a nothing.
Just going out there and busting your ass.
Just breaking every fucking stereotype, every boundary you could think of. He's breaking it and doing it solid. Staying right here. And nobody has anything bad to ever say about him. They don't say he's lazy. They don't say none of that shit that you hear about every other great quarterback that people are questioning. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got Kyler Murray. People like he plays video games all day. Fucking Ryan Leaf never showed up to practice. Jamarcus Russell never watched film. They always got like a lot. They always want to throw some shit at people. You know what I'm saying? Not even just a minority quarterback. Just, in general, right? Yeah. Like, just a general quarterback. Like, that's not like one of the hardest positions. There's always something to critique. You have never heard a bad word about Lamar Jackson off the field. Ever. Not in college, not in high school, never. And I'm going to stand on that shit. And Lamar, I'm rooting for you, gang, but at the same time, stay out the way if the Steelers there because we might go to the Super Bowl, gang. Bro. I'm just going to throw that in there. We might make it to the AFC Championship.
Them Steelers, man. That defense is looking crazy.
Hey, bro.
That defense looking crazy. And Russ we trust.
We fighting for number one in the AFC right now.
We're one game back.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. We might get home field advantage.
You got the Brownies tomorrow.
The Brownies, exactly. Who the fuck are the Brownies?
But
we gonna fucking kill
division
them.
game.
I know. I just got to talk my shit right now. I'm nervous. I don't trust nothing in that division word.
But the thing about, all right, before we get out of here, but the thing about Lamar is that I feel like they play different teams differently and they get away from their identity way too much. When it comes to the Steelers and the Chiefs, like even the Steelers game, they threw the ball more than they run. They're a running team.
Yeah.
They want to do too much. They want to do too much.
Running team.
No, I'm talking about the Ravens. The Ravens are a running team.
Right,
the Ravens are a running team. They threw the ball more than they ran the ball. They get away from their identity way too often. They try to do too much. They don't stick to what gets them and what makes them a great team.
Yeah.
A lot of the times. They get away and they try to do too much. They try to get too fancy sometimes. And sometimes it implodes and falls apart on them. And Lamar's playing an unbelievable year. Even the 3 picks he's had. One was ripped away from his receiver. Mm-hmm. 2 of them went right through his receiver's hands. He shouldn't have any picks on this year. You know, he's playing lights out and amazing. But
he's having the best season ever.
If he can't do it against the best teams, then hey.
Listen, it's the beauty about the NFL and the sports in general, man. It's a new episode every week.
It's about playing the game. Throw all the paperwork, the matchups out the window. You got to go out there and play.
Hey, yeah, and we got all our division games ahead of us too. That was our first one of the year.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
We got like 5 more in these next 7 weeks.
The Brownies and the Tigers after that.
Yeah. I'm excited, man. I'm looking forward to see what's going on. Listen, you heard it here first.
Yes.
Steelers going to the Super Bowl. Beyond that, this has been episode 129, man. Thank y'all so much for happening. We'll see y'all next week. And
we out of here.
Sheesh.
Damn, I gotta.